Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at old Clifford right there in the background. Y'all think I'm gonna be a coal miner? I don't think I got big enough light. Got Uncle Adam's truck in here this morning. Lost his transmission. Been acting up for a few months now, and it finally gave it up. So what we got over here, got us a Reman 13-speed, Weller 13-speed here. Yesterday while I was out running, they got everything pretty well taken off minus, let's get under here right quick, see. All right, yeah, they got everything loose minus, I think the transmission's just got about four or five bolts holding it in there. I'm gonna get the transmission jack over there and get under here, and we're gonna get her yanked out, get everything, the bell housing and whatnot, moved over to the new transmission. And that's what we're doing today, y'all. So I'll get a little bit of footage of this today, working on this, and probably throw it in with yesterday's video. So that's the plan right now. Hell, we'll catch y'all here in a minute. All right, y'all, got the transmission out. What we got to do here, I got to move this bell housing, cross shafts or yoke, all that has to be moved over there. Our reverse sensor, the coolant, not coolant, but the transmission cooler lines, fittings have to go, the transmission temperature, sensor's got to go. Grease, the grease lines, 2 grease lines got to go. Of course, your linkage has got to go. Now I got to get this one stud out right here, put in. And I don't know speed sensor, if this one's already got a speed sensor in there or not. Speed sensor, we gotta move the speed sensor over too, so that's where we're at, guys. I'm about to get started. Catch y'all in a minute. morning. Welcome back to 806 Driver. Friday. Finally Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Football Friday. See old Clifford still in here. Clifford the big red dog. Pretty chilly out this morning, y'all. Well, we got the transmission in yesterday. Only having one little problem. And hopefully it's just a little problem. Put the yoke on. Get turned here where y'all can see. As you see, transmission is in. PTO is on. Just got them out the pump, everything's good. But had to put a new yoke on it. And there is a lot of slop in that rear end. And I think it has something to do with the yoke. I think the yoke is not seating all the way up. That yoke looks like it could go in another quarter inch. So that's the plan this morning. I'm gonna pull it back off and make sure everything looks all right. And then if I have to, I'm gonna have to put the big gun on it, the 1-inch gun, to get it to seat on in there and tighten up. But I really think it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And put the pump back on, and put the drive line on, and that should be it. Got to put a set of brakes on the steer axles, so we'll probably do a little bit of footage on that today. Yesterday, I forgot to turn the camera on while we were stabbing the transmission, and it went pretty smooth, but so I don't know. We didn't get that. And I got to fill it up with oil too, y'all. That's another thing you got to do. But yeah, so I didn't get that part. Kind of upset me that I didn't get it, but oh well, it is what it is. Got a lot of time-lapse footage yesterday. It's going to be quite extensive time-lapse footage for Thursdays, pretty much all it's going to be. So, but might be pretty neat. Put some music to it and see us run around like chickens with our heads cut off. So, hell, I guess I'm going to get after it, and we'll see what's going on here. 806 Driver. Catch y'all in a bit. All right, y'all. We got number 2 in here. Good old Texas Tech. Got it prepped up on blocks. And get ready to drop the tranny out on it. There's the reman that will be going into it. Put a transmission in this about 8 months ago, and it's only got about 15,000 miles on it, and it came apart. So we're getting a warranty on it. Hopefully get some reparations for labor too, even though we're doing it ourselves. Something must have not been quite right on the build, because it's nothing we could have done. Because I mean, all you're doing is taking the transmission out and putting another one in. I mean, you're not, other than putting our bell housing on and air lines and our cooler lines, there ain't much you can do to mess that up. So we are going to start doing that, draining the transmission and getting it ready. As far as Clifford here, Uncle Adam's truck, just got done filling that transmission up with oil, and I'm about to do a brake job on the steer axle, which I'm going to show y'all in this video. So, and that'll probably be about it for today. Is Friday, Football Friday. Got the Memphis Cyclones going to play the Wellington Skyrockets tonight. So I'm going to get Uncle Adam, and then I'm going to take it out and test drive it, since we just got that transmission put in it. Probably come in here tomorrow and continue to work on Texas Tech and get her the old Freightliner Classic. get her up and running again. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And see y'all in a little bit. Thanks for watching. 806 driver. 806 driver. B&B trucking. Thanks for watching. See y'all in a minute. Alright guys, as with any brake job, first thing you gotta do is get the tire and wheel off. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Get the wheel and tire off. I'm not gonna film this portion of it, as you have seen me take off about 20 tires on videos, wheels, nothing to it. Take my covers off, take my lug nuts off, get her out of the way. So catch y'all when we get her off. Alright y'all, once you got the wheel and tire off, probably want to go ahead and roll your hood. Just gives you a little more room to work. Okay, once you get your hood rolled over, we can get to the slack adjuster real easy. Go ahead and back off the brake so we can get our drum off easier. I have one of these handy dandy. This is a 7/16 version of a S-cam adjuster tool. You can also get it in a 9/16 version made by Lane Tools. So we'll back this sucker off. All right, we're gonna go ahead and back this slack adjuster off. No need to release the brakes or anything on this one, because unlike on the drive tire, the only time this brake chamber will apply is when you put air to it, and it will stroke out here applying your brake. It does not have a parking brake feature on it, so we can back it off no problem. Just lefty loosey, righty tighty. So just go out there, you'll hear it ratchet, hear it make that ratchet noise. That's backing it off. Let me get it backed off here and then we'll pull the drum. All right, now the drum should come right off. Should. Sometimes you have to use a little persuasion. If you look at our S-cam here, it's still not backed all the way off. This shoe should be sitting in that valley, and this shoe roller should be sitting in this valley when it's backed all the way off. These are a single web shoe. Sometimes on the steer axle you'll have a double webbed, so we need to look at the ones we got and make sure that they are the same. But as you can tell, these shoes, they are gone, they're toasted. Drum still feels decent. It don't have much of a lip on it. There is a specification if you really want to get down to it. Always just check for the lip, but it has on the drum itself, it's stamped. Says what the max diameter is, and you can measure it and check it. It does have a little bit of heat cracks in it, but the drum still be, we're gonna reuse this one. So I'm gonna back this back that shoe on off, and then let's look at these right quick. Single web shoe, looks to be the same. So hey, let's get them changed out. All right guys, let's see what we can do here. As you can see, I'm kind of watching y'all on my phone here, make sure I got y'all squared up here. Put my glasses on. Okay, you can see these shoes are in pretty bad shape. Grab one of these new ones. Compare it to a new one. You can definitely see the difference. So it was time for some shoes. What we gotta do is we gotta get these springs out, which they're pretty easy to do. They're not bad. Got another spring over here on this side. I don't know if y'all can see that, it's kind of dark. But I got a handy dandy spring tool for getting those springs out. All you gotta do, set y'all down here. Zoom in. All right. On this spring, if I can get my tool in there, there's a little notch you can put it into. And you just roll it out. We're going to use new springs, so you don't have to worry about damaging it or anything. Throw it to the side. Once you got it, that spring out on that side, you can just take a shoe, roll it over, and it all comes off. We get a core on them, so we'll turn them in for some new ones, or for our core charge. All right. After I get them off, I like to take an air gun and just blow everything off and try to clean it up a little bit before I put the new ones back on. So that's what we're going to do right now. After we get it blew off, comes with this handy dandy spring kit. It's got 2 new springs and 2 new rollers in it. It's been a while since I've done a steer axle set of brakes, guys, so I can't remember my exact process of doing it, but I believe what I usually do is I go ahead and put the top one on. It's got a little keeper right here. And that shoe just slides down in that keeper. Then take your other shoe. You got 2 different ends. You got a wide end and a short end. That wide end will sit right on this pin right here on the spider. Just like that. See, it slides right in there. So, and then when you get to the bottom, same thing, it will slide in too. But what I always do, this spring is your tricky spring right here. So what I'll do, it goes in this hole right here, put it in, let it hang. See if I can line y'all up here, let you see. All right. Okay, you can see the spring here. Take your other shoe. Yeah, use the big opening side. Go ahead and put your spring in that shoe where it goes, and then you can push this down and just roll it into place like so. Okay, once it's there, sometimes these clips right here will hold the shoe in place for you, and like this one, it's loose, so it's not going to hold it for us like we want it to. So give me just 1 second. All right, I put a little something under here to kind of help hold it so I can demonstrate what's going on here. But what we want to do is put this spring on next. It hooks in here, and then it's going to hook end down here on the bottom too. And that's what this handy dandy brake tool's for. If you see, it's got a curved end on it, and that curved end fits right in on your spring there, and you can pry down and put it in its hole. So I'm trying to film that while holding everything. You guys gonna be at a little bit of a distance from me here, but let's see what we can do. Look at my phone. Alrighty, so basically we're gonna make sure it goes into the slot here, push up. Okay, that's as high as it's gonna go. You see the spring lights a little room there, so get our tool. Whoa, I hit my camera. Alright, get our tool. I usually just use my knee, guys. Put my knee under it best I can. Come over here, grab your spring, push down, roll in. Just like that. And it's there. Hooked into place. Now we got to install our rollers here and here. These rollers right here. Always do the top one first on any brakes when you're working on them. Do the top one first because it's easier to pry down than it is to pry up. So always do the top one first because you have more slack in it while putting the first one in. There ain't nothing to it. Just put the roller in there and drop it. Come to the bottom. Pry down. Watch out because they will grab your fingers, but just like that, the rollers are there. One to the bottom, one to the top, and you're done. All we got to do now, get the grease off my telephone. All we got to do now is put our drum back on and adjust the brakes, and we'll show you what's up with that. Grab your drum, guys. Move that bucket out of our way. Pick up on your drum. Lift with your legs, not your back. Boy, you see that? I hit it on the first try without even having to move it around. Put your drum on, then we'll go ahead and adjust the brake. I usually do it after I have the tire on, but we can do it right now. Make sure you got free movement, which we do. See if I can get y'all set up here. Okay, now we're going to adjust the brake up, guys. Find my tool, my brake adjusting tool, what I do with it. There it is. All right, we're going to rotate it, turn it to the right clockwise to adjust it up. Just go till it gets tight. All right, see, I cannot turn it by hand now. Now on a steer axle, you want to back it off a half a turn. On drive axles, drive and trailers, you want to just back it off a quarter turn. Reason being is you don't want your steer axles to lock up before your trailers or your drives do, because it could pull you either way coming off of the road. So what we'll do, flip your wrench around, go until you hear the ratcheting start. All right, heard the ratcheting start, and we'll do a half a turn from there. So I'll do a quarter there, quarter there. All right, now should be able to rotate the drum. No problem. And that one's set up. All we got to do now is put our tire back on. Now, all we got to do now is put our tire back on and tighten it up and go to the other side. So I'm not going to video the other side because it's just the same thing as this side was, but that's how you do a steer axle brake on a 2006 Peterbilt 379. Nothing to it, y'all. So hope you enjoyed. This will be part of my video that's been ongoing. So y'all, this weekly vlog we're doing, been very busy this week. I'm gonna get this done, and then I'll catch back up to y'all after I get this other brake done on the other side. We gotta go take this truck on a test hit to make sure the transmission's doing what it's supposed to. Just cross our fingers and hope everything's good, and we'll see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, gotta take old Clifford on a test hit. Make sure everything's gonna work like it's supposed to. My uncle's magnet mounted a little different in here than what mine is, so kind of funny on how the camera's set up. Got the GoPro underneath looking at the output shaft of the transmission. Well, we went from second to third, no problem. Speedometer's working. Them windows up. Man, y'all, she's shifting like butter. Turn here and get off this main road. Nothing wrong with her. I think she's doing all right. No vibration. I'm in 13. Seems to be doing what she's supposed to do. Has his GPS turned on that. Let's go check the speedometer. Oh, he's got a switch on it. Maybe. I ain't the switch. That's supposed to be on. Right turn here. I'm gonna stop up here. I'm gonna grab my GoPro from underneath and put her back up here. Way I don't lose it if I ain't already. Check reverse out here while we're doing it. reverse feels good. Alright, got my GoPro back. Put it out there on the truck. See what's going on under the hood. Let's talk through these gears here right quick. I'm in low gear right now, first gear. Easing back on the road here. Go to second. No problem. Third. Turn the air conditioner on. And we're in third, just easing along. We're out here on the back road, nobody gonna bother us. Alright. Going to fourth. Fifth. We'll switch up to the high side. See my hand right here. High side. Sixth. Hit the splitter. Seventh. Splitter down. Pull down. 8. Splitter up. Let off the pedal. 9. Splitter down. Out of gear. Up to the right. 10th. Splitter up. Let off the gas. Get back in it. 11th. Splitter down. Pull her down. 12th. Splitter up. Out the gas. Roll back in. 13th. All 13. And looks to me like she's shifting like she should, y'all. I bet we're gonna be all right. I bet we are. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, they laugh at me taking up the whole highway. Yeah, it's how we do out here in the country. You got these little farm to market roads. Just because there's a line there don't mean you gotta stay to the right. You see somebody coming, stay to the right. If not, we use the whole damn road. So do what we gotta do. Most time we're oversized or big or whatever. Same way in the oil field. That's why we do on the back roads in the oil field. We use the whole damn road. You meeting somebody, you get over like you're supposed to. But just gotta pay attention to what you're doing. What y'all think about that beard? Shoot. Shout out to my homeboy, Wild Beard the Trucker. Wild Beard Trucking. Been chatting with him a little bit on social media. Seems like a cool cat. If you're watching this, old Wild Beard, you remind me a lot of one of my buddies I had when I was in the Army. He's from Spokane, Washington. His name was Josh Turkster. Kind of look alike. Y'all talk. The way y'all talk is exactly the same. Me and him was real tight. Golly, I turned that Jake brake off. Looking like a damn rookie. Okay, next thing we're gonna test, y'all, on this is we're gonna make sure the wet kit's working good. Because I had to mount the PTO back up, pump, and all that. See that guy? Wearing this mask in this pickup all by himself. Ain't no dang sense. But we're gonna pull up next to one of these trailers, these walking floors over here, and hook up the wet kit right quick. Make sure all that's gonna operate as it should. I'll kind of talk y'all through that when we get over here to it. So we're about to pull back up to the yard here. Pulling back up to the yard. And we're going to pull up to these walking floors over here and hook up our hydraulic lines. Check her out. Make sure she's doing what she's supposed to. Going back up to this older trailer. Use it as a guinea pig. I don't want to use that new trailer and then something not be right, blow a line or something. And our cotton gin just kicked off ginning today, so we're going to get ready for that. backed up here. Alright, I'm gonna jump out and hook up this weight kit and show y'all what's up. On the weight kit here, we got these 2 hydraulic lines here. They're gonna hook up right out here. Uncle's got his stuff all taped up here. We're gonna have to untape it. But he's fixing to have to start using it anyway, because like I said, that cotton gin kicked off and he hauls all the seed off of it usually, so. Let's get her hooked up right quick and we'll see what's going on. All right, got the wet kit hooked up. Never engage your wet kit on a walking floor trailer until you have your doors open. Especially when you're loaded. Because if you're loaded, you're just going to push your cargo, your product, up against the doors and mess up your door. You can see right here, this floor's got all these slats in it. And these slats will move 3 at a time on these runners, and they'll walk your product off or on. Let's go up here and engage it. Right here, it's where you reverse it to pull a load in or push a load out, and that's how you turn it on right there. But you got to engage your PTO on the truck first. All our PTO switches on our trucks are right here. You got to get in the truck, clutch it, right here, flip it, let the clutch out. I can hear her humming. Go right here, engage the floor. Come back here, there you go. See the floor moving back all at once. Then they'll slide like 3 at a time. Then they all come back together. And that is how a walking floor works, y'all. PTO and all seems to be working like it should. Not making any crazy noise. Get out here and look at the PTO pump. I think we're all right, y'all. All right, well, I'm going to unhook everything, and I'll get y'all an outro in a minute. Alright guys, we're gonna run up here to this little farm store. We got some guys we haul some cow feed and whatnot for. They got one of our van trailers sitting up there, and we keep three van trailers at that cotton gin. And we only have 2 up there right now to put the bales in. So we're gonna run over here and grab one of them van trailers right quick and run it down to the gin and get it put on the dock. That way, because since they started that way, they got plenty to unload in. Or unload in, plenty to load. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Each van trailer will hold 100 bales. See if we can roll a little coal out there. Lug her a little bit. Y'all like that? That's pretty cool, I think. See, roll a little bit more. This old truck right here, she'll tote the mail, y'all. It'll leave my little white La Flama Blanca in the dust. Now, La Flama Blanca ain't no slouch. She'll pull good, but ain't got nothing on this puppy. There's the mighty cyclones coming by the school here, y'all. They're getting ready for the pep rally or just had it. We got to play the Wellington Skyrockets tonight, y'all. They're ranked number 2 or 3 in the state, so I think it's going to be a long night for the Cyclones. Maybe Bubba knock them off their high horse, you think? I'm going to think that way. That boy could be all state if he had a line. It's just hard to do anything when you got somebody around your ankles as soon as you get the football. And he gets to run. He plays that little wing. And the side he runs to, it seems like there's never any good blocking on that side. And the other wing that gets to run the other way, he always seems to have some pretty good blocking. And Christian's got pretty good vision of seeing them holes. Man, it's just has a hard time. And to get on the Interstate 287 here, till it's Friday, it's loaded up with people. There's one of them ISO tanks like my homeboy, my other homeboy, Jorge Navarro. He pulls over there at Henneth. A Trucker's Life. I know all my viewers know who he is because that's pretty much where all my viewers came from. From him and no Dion Melvin, flatbed gang. Alright, let's get out here. Let's roll a little coal on these folks. Here we go, here we go. Put her in the high hole and lug it. That's how you get that smoke come out. Watch it. Roll it one more time. That's a little farm stores just right up here in front of us, y'all. Those jakes ain't very good on this truck. Got a lot of traffic out here today too. Say in Texas, especially our area up here in the North Texas Panhandle, Amarillo, Lubbock, having a big time coronavirus resurgence. Quite a few here. Alright, y'all, my phone right there. Got pulled into to the farm supply. Get up here and get up underneath this trailer. Got a fence right here in front of us. This tight. Back straight. They got all kinds of crap in the way back there, of course. Jump out and roll a landing gear. Alright, y'all. We're hooked up. Let's get this puppy out of here. To the gym. The gym's just right down the road too. It's only about a mile down the road here. Fellas walking around like they ain't got nothing to do. All in the damn way. Swing it. Little turn in here, y'all. We're making it. Get around this module builder. Interstate 287. There we go. Roll a little more coal on. That's how you do it, y'all. Yeah, it's a good old truck right here. It's got the Peterbilt low air leaf on it. Got the big sleeper in it. Got a monster motor. And it's turned way back. Got a brand new transmission. Now you just need to work on the interior pieces on it that are just kind of weathered. You know, hell, trucks. It's 06. 14 years, 16 years old, 14 years old. Yeah, 14 years old. Y'all gotta forgive me, I went to a little school. My math ain't too good. Get up here to this gym. Right there having the pep rally over there. We're going on the other side of the school now. Just went by the football field. Might be able to see it in the GoPro. I don't know. I doubt it though. Some big old cow truck. Big old cow truck. Two big old cow trucks went by. Flatbed game. Old T600. Good old trucks too. Old buddy Ronnie. There at Ronnie's Transport, he's got him one. It's got a monster of a motor in it too. It's got one of the few pre-emissions ISXs you can see, and that thing's putting about 650, 700 to the ground. It'll tote the mail. Oh, 386. Looks like he had the low air ride on it. Bumper wasn't sitting very high off the ground. They're ginning, y'all. They're ginning. I'll walk y'all around, kind of show y'all what's going on with it here in a minute. Get this trailer in here. Y'all might be able to see the seed pile right there. It's cotton seed pile we haul out of. Oh, baby. I gotta get out, open these doors, hit that dock. Alright, y'all, look back in. Don't make fun of me as I ain't in my truck. I might have to make 2 or 3 shots at it. It's a tight little parking lot. Tight little parking lot too. Yeah, we're going to make 2 shots at it. That's alright. We got a pile of dirt up here in front of us we gotta miss. Contact. Yeah, you jump out and drop the trailer, and I kind of get out here in a second and show you what's up. Alright, y'all, I'm going to save the bigger part of explaining what goes on here for another video, because this was going to be kind of long. But as you see, we got 3 van trailers parked in here, and this is where the cotton comes into the gin, goes in through the gin, gets processed. Well, they turn it into bales. The cotton bales are loaded onto our trailers here, and we haul them to a warehouse. Each trailer holds 100 bales, puts us right at 84,000 pounds. You look in here, we got about a half a load so far. Over there is where the bales come out of the gin. and then they'll load them up here. And we have 2 empties here. They generally, when they're running real good here, will run about 20 to 25 bales an hour. So you'll have a load get ready about every 4 to 5 hours. There'll be a load ready. In past years, well, like I said, I'll explain more of that to y'all in another video. So just going to kind of give you a brief rundown of what I'm doing on this side today. But we'll get back with y'all in a little bit. I'm going to get back to the yard. And I got to start getting ready for this football game tonight. It's getting close. I don't know what time it is, but it's got to be getting close to 5 o'clock somewhere. So we'll catch y'all in a minute. All right, yo. We finna sign off here. Still got this transmission to do. I don't know if we're gonna work on it this weekend or if I'm gonna be hauling peanuts or be hauling cotton or what. We got a lot to do. So appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Remember to support your veterans, active duty and past. And it's been a long week. I hope y'all enjoy this little vlog special I've done here of kind of week in the life of the 806 driver. It was Monday through Friday is what we did, which harvest just kicked off now, so there's no such thing as a day off. But this is the time of year we live for. This is where we make our money. So thanks for watching. And like I always say, keep the shiny side up and the hammer down. And we're gonna go watch some cyclones put out some skyrockets. We out.